The brief respite of a Sunday church service after a week in the Brexit process which had very few friendly encounters.
Do you have new proposals, Prime Minister?
Efforts to win concessions from Brussels have so far proved unsuccessful. Now the Prime Minister hoping a fresh promise to Parliament will be enough to win her a further period of grace as she continues attempts to keep her deal alive. The substance of the offer, a pledge that a vote this Thursday won't be the last opportunity for MPs to prevent the UK leaving without a deal.
We're giving an assurance that if the meaningful vote has not taken place by the 27th of February, that in those circumstances Parliament would have a further opportunity to debate and vote in relation to a motion.
But it's not just backbenchers that Number 10 is seeking to reassure.
There are a number of ministers, including some within Cabinet, now weighing up their options very carefully. They want to give the Prime Minister space to try and salvage her deal, but equally they will not countenance a no-deal Brexit and will act to stop it. And so for them the question is all about timing. And Downing Street are hoping that by insisting that this week is not the point of no return, they can see off the risk of potential imminent resignations and rebellions.
But for Labour, the offer doesn't go far enough, with the party preparing to lay an amendment calling for a final vote this month to prevent the Prime Minister running down the clock until March, forcing a binary choice between her deal or no deal. And while MPs prepare for the parliamentary battles ahead, there were further warnings from business about the impact of the ongoing uncertainty.
We really are in the emergency zone of Brexit now. So I think last November we had the possibility of a deal on the table, and that has now, that feels as though it's receded. We don't have a deal on the table. Firms are having to plan in the here and now for a no-deal Brexit, with all of the pain that that will bring.
But according to Tony Blair, one of the architects of the Good Friday Agreement, the impact of a no-deal Brexit could go far beyond business. The former Prime Minister telling Sky's Sophie Ridge it would risk the peace process itself.
It would potentially be devastating. You would have a hard border, very hard border. I mean, a no-deal Brexit means a really hard border between North and South in Ireland. It's contrary to the Good Friday Agreement, and it will cause an enormous fissure within the United Kingdom.
The government insists leaving with an agreement remains the goal, and so tomorrow Brexit Secretary Stephen Barclay will head to Brussels for his first formal meeting with the EU's Michel Barnier. Talks resuming between negotiators on a deal that both sides had claimed could not and would not be reopened. Tom Rayner, Sky News, Westminster.